Welcome to Nerd Topic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, PDG, and we are here with our distinguished panel, the Jedi Knights of the Round Table.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
So cool.
Not bad, right? Not bad.
Yeah, nice.
Rob, man, that graphic was all you. The design work's killing, man. Thank you.
Well, what can I say?
Rob sent me the graphic, the text, and the crossed lightsabers, and then it took about an hour, but I had to put in a little like strange comet fall dot and make the blue lightsaber, and then a strange laser dot, and I lit everything up, and I think it came out okay, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I don't know how to do any of that. I'm totally amazed.
Oh my god, it took a while, but once I learned, I was like, that's how they do that. Like, it's not rocket science. Like, it's time consuming. Anyway, thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and YouTube. We have a great episode today. We are going to discuss the Mandalorian Season 2 finale. Big episode, big reveals, a lot of surprises. One huge surprise that I didn't even see coming, and I don't think it's the one that everybody thinks. Like, I had a pretty big surprise, so I'll be interested in hearing what the Knights of the Round Table have to say. So I'm stoked. At Nerd Topic, we like to discuss the topics that just bring out the inner nerd in everyone. So if you have a topic that just you get goofy over and just become a big old geek about, reach out to us, any one of us, and we'd love to get you on the show because it's just been a blast, just kind of geeking out and talking about stuff. It's been a pleasure having you guys. Let's go around table and introduce everybody. We'll start with Becca.
Everyone, friendly neighborhood Rebecca coming to you from Echo Base on the ice planet Hoth, also known as South Philadelphia in December.
That's right, it's cold. What's up, Rob Riley?
Hey, yeah, my intro's not that good. My name's Rob. I'm here. Hey.
Okay. I've had days like that. I'm here. Cool. And last but certainly not least, Dark Star, Chris Forsythe.
What happened? What, Chris? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice job, brother.
Right away.
Nice job.
Why not?
Chris, give us a little breakdown of where we can find you out there on the interweb.
All right. I'm on youtube.com as Chris Forsythe, just my name. Darkstar 2281 on pretty much everything else. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a lot to talk about this evening, so I want to jump right in.
Well, before we get into it, we are going to have a little moment of silence for the passing of the OG Boba Fett, Mr. Jeremy Bullock, who just passed.
That is right. If everybody wants to join us, please just consider this our cross-denominational Star Wars fan, humanist way of just showing respect for an amazing actor. Jeremy Bullock passed away, and it's a loss. It's a loss. Outside of Star Wars, it's just a loss for such a bright, beautiful human being to pass and leave us. If you want to join us for a moment of silence, we'd be honored to have you. Thank you, everyone. Jeremy, may the force be with you. Okay, so big episode. Long episode too, right?
46 minutes.
I was at one point where it was like a pretty big, I'll scroll, I'll accidentally hit like the toggle and like just because the screensaver will go and you'll see that little bottom arrow and all that stuff. So I like go to hit it to make it go back into big screen. And every once in a while, the cursor just shows you like something like 10 minutes ahead. And I'm like, oh, no, not
No.
yet. And I like quickly, I quickly move away from it. But every once in a while, like, you know, that would happen. And I would see that I was, you know, 20 minutes in and I would see that there was 20 minutes left. And I was just like, damn, what else are they going to do right now? Like, this is already pretty, you know, I think you were right, Chris, in that right off the jump, they just kind of like hit it, man. They just went in hard, you know, like it started off with a bang.
Like we got a Lambada fucking style shuttle coming back again. We haven't seen those in a little bit, and it's actually doing some fucking maneuvers, man. Like, like, oh, Bo-Katan's flying that shit. Oh shit, that's a spoiler. No, you know what?
Well, I don't know.
Let's
I guess
just wait again.
This is a spoiler-filled episode, right? I mean,
I got ahead of my.
I got
a little ahead of myself.
All right, so this is the warning for everybody out there. This is definitely going to be a spoiler-filled episode.
If you haven't understood that already.
Yes, sure. We apologize. Here's the moment where we say, if you want to click away, please click away and follow us after you watch the episode. But
no, don't click away. You saw the title. If you read the title, it is your own fault. Don't you dare click away. Watch it.
Just pause it. Go watch the episode and then come back.
Yeah, just pause it right now.
That's right.
Dude, you have absolutely no business watching this fucking episode unless you watch this shit. And make sure you stay through the fucking credits.
Yes, that's key.
Yo, you know what's fucking funny as shit is like I had my buddy hit me up earlier. He just got done watching it. First thing he did was text me. And I was just like, yeah, dude, fucking yeah. And I was just like, yo, you watched the fucking end credits, right? And he's just like, no. I'm doing that now. I'm just like, yeah, do that and then talk to me.
You have no business calling me right now unless you watch it because you know I can't keep my mouth shut. You know, on the real rap, like 100% honest, no judgment. Who cried? Anybody? Wow, I don't see a hand for Rob. No cry, no tears. Tough guy.
It wasn't a cry necessarily, as in like sad. It was one of those happy, like when I saw the X-Wing, I was like, ah, and it was like kind of like that. But it was, you know, it quickly dried up because I was mad as shit too. But you know,
serious.
Yeah, my tears were not tears of sadness either. I had rage. So.
Oh, we got to get to that. Yes,
oh God, now you're pro
shit.
Buttons, dude.
Tears of rage.
Rage tears, yeah.
Yeah, my fucking, like, when the tear came, like, the initial tear started coming down, and then my face was so fucking hot from being pissed that it dried up.
Evaporated.
Yep.
It's so cold at my place. I had tears and they froze, man.
Half tears.
Yeah. All right, so what if we go down the line and just bring up one positive thing? It could be about the episode or it could be about the whole season. Anything just like unequivocally, like you love the way they did that. How they handled a character, how they handled a story arc, an item, anything. Just one positive take back from it all, you know. We'll start with Rob.
My one positive was that Bo-Katan did not get the Darksaber. And that goes back to me watching the Clone Wars, and she technically didn't really win it from Darth Maul. So when she didn't get it again, I was like, you know, yeah. So that was cool for me for some reason. I was like, you know, I'm rooting for the bad guys anyway, but that was just cool for me. Even though Dim was trying to give it to her, I was like, ain't gonna happen. She got to fight him.
Yeah. Chris, you look like you want to jump in.
I'll bring up. I have a point on that, but I'll bring that up at the end of this segment. Once we all go.
Word.
Yeah, I put this shit on fucking people text me and shit.
Not now, guys. Not now.
Yo, man, where you at? Why you ignoring my calls? Why you ghosting me? Becca, what do you think? Positive, one positive.
One positive for me this episode, I loved seeing my like Mando girl gang situation with Bo and Fennec and Kara and like big guns, and that one moment when they were like on the causeway and we're kind of like, this is definitely a trap, and then the two Mandos just come up with their guns and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about.
It was the best.
Here for this.
Totally. The best part about that is including the fact that we got to see the inside of a Star Destroyer way more like hallway to hallway than we ever had. Like it was like, but on that part, they're walking across the causeway. It's like pretty early in, and the two Mandalorians, the Bo-Katan, and do you know the other?
I don't remember her name.
I gotta find out her name. So I really like her. She's got a lot of like.
She's
Chris,
cool.
what's her name, Chris?
Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
No, what's the? Come on, Chris.
I did know her name. I never wrote it down.
Well, that's the actress's name for
yeah,
sure, right? Sasha Banks is
it's Sasha Banks, and she was fucking badass doing that WWE.
She was killing it, man.
Episode.
Oh, yeah.
She was killing it. Yeah, her and Bo-Katan like are just like, I ain't walking on no causeway, and they both just like rocket off like before Stormtroopers even came up. That was badass, man. Woo. Woo. Okay, so definitely a positive. I gotta say, in a weird way,
Her name is Casca Reeves.
Casca Reeves.
Casca Reeves.
Yeah, I think she's in one of the Aftermath books or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, she has a character, another Mandalorian named Keanu.
Oh yeah, where was that dude? Where's that third guy at?
Keanu Reeves.
Yo, I'm sorry. That just registered in my head. Like,
Maybe that's the name of a jetpack.
He's in that movie where they're trapped on a bus on Coruscant. It's called Light Speed. Oh,
dude, we gotta get to Coruscant.
Oh man,
bro. I know.
Now we're saving
Jedi
that
Kung Fu.
we're saving that for Revan.
One of my big positive takeaways was the way that the Dark Squadron soldiers, what are they called?
Dark Troopers.
Dark Troopers.
Dark Troopers.
And they are confirmed as the Phase 3 Dark Troopers that you actually could get into.
Oh.
Okay.
But they were modified that they can just run as droids.
Right, he said that. Yeah, he was like, the people were dying inside of them or something like that, or it was slowing them down.
No. The Empire is just like, we don't need fucking human
people
here.
here.
Fuck that.
We don't
Like,
need no stinking humans.
yeah, we don't need stinking humans. Just program the thing to fucking kill. Like,
Dude, how cool was it? Like, so to me in Star Wars, lightsabers are fast, lasers are fast. It tends to be like swoop bikes, this, that, everything fast. And then all of a sudden you got the slowdown of the Dark Troopers just being like,
boom. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Theme song because
no, like, dude,
it was little.
like I just kept waiting for it to drop when he was like winding up, and I'm like, it's coming. I know it's coming.
They're winding up, and we got dubstep.
If you would have told me that like 5 years ago, I would have been like, no.
Right.
No.
Well,
but I liked it.
Yeah, Ludwig was originally like fucking electronic EDM. He's an EDM guy and shit.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it makes sense. I was just kind of like, what the God.
Yeah, I thought the imagery was great, but I did find the music distracting.
Yeah.
I agree. A little bit. All right. So should that just be our negative takeaway? Like too much dubstep, too much
Too much
dubstep.
dubstep.
Yeah, no, I got you on that.
11 of 10. Too much dubstep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What about a negative take back other than that? Anybody got something that without going down the dark side road of just like hating it, just something that was like, could have been better? Anybody want to? Chris, you got one? Negative? Oh,
Actually, I got two negatives that are. Go ahead, Becca.
Okay. For me, what was kind of negative was what I thought could have been a really great moment was Din taking off his helmet for Grogu. I felt like it was rushed. it felt like it didn't have the like seriousness that I wanted it to have. Like he was so conflicted, right? We saw in the last episode, and I thought that was really important. And then it felt like this episode, there was like no conflict, and it was just this like very brief moment, and it came on the heels of that major reveal of the Jedi. And so it was just like, I didn't feel like we got the moment, the like seriousness of like, okay, like our story is coming to a close here. And I'm taking my helmet off in front of all of these people here. And so I think for me, that just felt a little bit flat. It reminded me of when Kylo Ren takes off his helmet in The Force Awakens. Mm-hmm. Like the second time we see him, and he's like, oh, this old thing, and just like pops his helmet off.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like, yeah. I feel like it had more of an impact when he took off his helmet in the Imperial base in the episode before.
Yeah.
And that was so important. That was so important to do, and I liked that, but it diminished the fact that he took it off for Baby Yoda. Like they should have not did it at the Imperial base, or had him try to, I can't do it, or and then really do it for Baby Yoda, and you'd be like, oh, Baby Yoda means the most to him. So
yeah.
Rob, how do you feel about the helmet? Or Chris, let's go to Chris. I'm sorry, Rob.
I'm trying to find a thumbs down thing for that. I don't agree.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in depth on my video on it, but that was just literally fucking Return of the Jedi right there. Vader to Luke being like, "Let me look on you with my own eyes." No time in the show has Grogu ever actually seen Din Djarin without the helmet.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but that's why I wanted it to be more serious. Like, I get the like importance of it, and I just felt like the way they handled it in the episode just didn't give it the space to be that.
Right. Rebecca,
so I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I agree. Rob, yes or no? Agree? Don't disagree?
I mean, I'm still with the emotional impact not being there, so I'm still on kind of Becca's side. But Chris made a damn good point.
Yeah,
that Grogu never seen him. See, I didn't see it like that, until Chris said something. So,
yeah. Whenever you guys say Grogu's name, I got to make a move. I forgot.
I thought you was wrapping my time up. I thought we were still doing another thing.
You didn't even say anything.
That's why I got to shut the fuck up real quick. I was like,
No. All right, I got to make sure I don't confuse signals here.
I'm still figuring it out.
If he shakes, that's like you called his name. If he moves across the screen, that's wrap it up, everybody. All right,
well,
cool.
if I give him a cookie, does accept my time?
Yeah, he accepts bribes. All right. Biggest surprise of the episode? Rob, you want to start since we chumped you a little bit on time?
No, that's cool. The biggest surprise for me was how short the Darksaber and staff fight was. I thought it was going to be a little more epic than it turned out to be. It was just like boom, 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 and then all right, I got you, whatever. And I kind of didn't like the brevity of that fight. I wanted a little more out of that. Like I actually wanted the Darksaber to be like so extremely powerful that Din couldn't do it himself, and he had to get help. Yeah. I thought the Mandalorians were going to come together, kick ass together, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, it's funny because I agree with Becca earlier about seeing the lady squad rolling through and kicking ass.
That was hardcore, yeah.
They got their due, like as far as like characters and like like you didn't feel like they got chumped as far as like what they were asked to do. Like I was like, that looked tough, man. They took out a whole squadron of troops or whatever. But then Mando just got the fight with Moff Gideon like all to himself too. So I was like, all right, I see it. And maybe they had to do that for the episode, but I think I would have liked it to last a little longer too. Yeah. I also every once in a while when the Darksaber was on the staff like for an extended period of time, did you see the way it was turning red? I was like, is it gonna break? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I love that. It was just too brief. Yeah, that's all.
I feel you. Becca, biggest surprise?
I was surprised that a Jedi came and saved the day and took the child at the end. The fact that whole thing happened within one episode was very surprising to me. I definitely thought that was going to get drawn out. I thought we would get maybe one of those things in this episode, but I was shocked that we got both with time to spare.
Yeah, I agree. I think most of us agreed in the last video that it was going to be a cliffhanger, and this kind of was, but not with the Grogu arc. It wasn't. Right. Yeah. Chris, you want to chime in on that, or?
On the surprise thing, I just have one more thing that the whole reveal and how long it ran for kind of surprised me, because I kind of had it pinned. It was just going to be the cliffhanger thing, and we'll get to it when we get to it. But I still think that like this still ended on a positive cliffhanger as far as fans go for something about us as speculation to talk about for the next year.
Yeah, it's a good point. What's the internet going to do, like, with less to talk about, you know? But I think well, that kind of chimes into my big surprise thing, which is I was really, really surprised. I might not have thought it out, but twice Gideon got me. The first time I was like, is he really going to let Mando just take this kid? Like, I don't know, he's being really weird right now. But I was like, Mando's a man of his word, and maybe he's just a bounty hunter. And he's like, okay, I'll take the kid. You peace out, fine. Like, I was like, is this really going to happen? You know? And then of course he attacked him. But he really got me when he pulled that whole snafu on Bo-Katan and Mando. Like, you can't take the sword unless you fight her for it. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Did anybody think of that?
Yeah. As soon as they were saying it, I was just like, dude, she's got to do the fucking trial by combat shit. And they didn't say it in Clone Wars. I was just
in Clone Wars, right.
I was like, fuck, he does have it. And I guess, okay, can we talk about the Darksaber right now and the whole thing? So that whole thing is, yes, Bo-Katan did have the Darksaber, but in Rebels, it was given to her by Sabine. Yeah. Also given to her. So she doesn't exactly have it as we're going by those rules right now. So when did she lose it and everything? Like,
is that true? Sabine gave it to
her? Sabine rightfully won it in Rebels.
Yes.
Like, I can't stay on Mandalore. I gotta go find my boy Ezra. And it was like, here you go. I trust you with it. I trust you to lead our people.
Wow.
Yeah, so it technically wasn't hers. That's why I was excited for that part.
And like I said on our last stream, Boba Fett really does have the most claim to the thing as a real Mandalorian, as Jango won it from Pre Vizsla.
Yeah, but Pre Vizsla lost it to Maul.
Right.
Ooh. What are our rules here?
I don't know. That's good.
Losses to Maul. Maul got it from shit. He didn't have it in Rebels, did he? No, yeah, he did.
No, because he was still trying to find his boyfriend Obi-Wan Kenobi at the time.
That's true. His boy crush, his enemy, his Jedi crush.
Yeah, he's obsessed with them. They're obsessed with each other. I think it's wonderful. Yeah. That's my OTP in Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm down for this shit.
They did such a good job with having Maul realize that Palpatine was playing him at the end of the Clone Wars season, where he was just like, how come I couldn't see this? And it's perfect executed, you know, and part of him was like, this makes Palpatine worthy of who he is, because he thought of this whole plan. But then part of him was jealous. It was like, ooh, like, you know, he was kind of salty and ooh.
Darth Maul, I could do a whole episode just talking about Darth Maul. I think his arc is fascinating.
Hey, check out Jedi Knights of the Round Table coming soon.
Yeah, obviously I love Darth Maul. That's why he's on the wall. But yeah,
hey, let's do a section where we all make jazz hands, and I'll make that a moment. I'll edit it in. I'll edit it in when we do, you know. So, right, 3, 2, 1. Cool. You guys are fun, man. Jedi Knights of the Round Table.
Love it.
We have a good time.
Cool. All right, let's think. Another question. Favorite moment, season 2. I gotta put the Jeopardy music on.
His armor back, I think.
Yeah.
I'll take this because mine's pretty real quick. It's Luke. Of course, it's Luke. It's me. It's fucking Luke, dude. Like, it's Luke. Like, they brought my boy back, dude. They did him right, man. Like, we can talk about this maybe at the end of the segment because maybe a couple of guys might have that drop as well. But I want to go a little bit behind these scenes on it. But as a close runner up, fucking, it's just Grogu on the roller coaster of Mando in the dogfight, and he's just like, "Yeah, I got cookies. This is great." And then it's just like, and then it's just cutting to him just thrown up at the end. So that's my shit.
Rock and roll. Becca?
Yeah, I just said Boba getting his armor back. I think that right see the right before the Razor Crest, and then you just see Boba Fett come out and he's like wearing his stuff, and I'm just like, they're doing it. They're really doing it.
Yep.
Love that.
Is that the scene where Bill Burr's character walks out and sees Boba walking down the ramp in his like new digs where the armor's cleaned and he's got like that black kind of?
Oh no, I was talking the episode before that when he right after when he and Din were still kind of negotiating.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, that's Boba Fett.
Yeah, you see the Razor Crest, and he just kind of like, it's just like it's shown, and he just like, it's implied he just walks in there and just takes the shit, and then just kicks ass.
Yeah, I loved that. I had been waiting for that moment with Boba since the first season. I think like when we saw, I had been saying that was my like deep cut theory that the cape that we saw next to Fennec was Boba, and everybody was like, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Yeah. Like, I believe in my heart that it's Boba Fett. And it was.
I'm such a dummy. I thought it was Obi-Wan. I was like, it's Obi-Wan. It's Obi-Wan. And I was like, wait a minute. Obi-Wan's dead, man.
Today, when I was watching the finale, I was like, who could it be? Obi-Wan? And then I was like, he's so dead. So dead.
Obi dead Kenobi. Oh. No. All right, Rob, what was your biggest surprise of the not biggest surprise, but like best moment of the season 2?
Best moment for me would definitely have to be Ahsoka Tano being a fully realized like person. Well, I mean, I know she was in Clone Wars, but just seeing her as a real person, and also linking Rosario Dawson to Hayden Christensen, like they're actually friends. So now we'll probably get to see those two interact on screen sometime.
That's cool.
So that just
do you think
like the possibilities? Yeah, because of what's the show where Hayden is coming back?
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he'll be back in Obi-Wan.
That might, it could happen. I mean, I'm just like, I'm geeking out because I'm hoping so, but
no, that's a good idea. Obi-Wan. I mean, Ahsoka,
because they all cross path in clones, so
we don't know anything, so we don't know if they're going to be doing flashbacks or what everything.
That's true.
Chris gives me hope.
Plus, remember, Ahsoka can kind of do that like time traveling through the Force thing that we saw.
Yep.
So when she was facing off against Vader the first time, we saw her go back to that moment. So I don't think anything's off the table.
Everything's set up right now after this fucking episode, dude.
This is why you guys are my newfound family. Like, y'all are giving me so much hope right now. Like, I cannot wait until the shit actually happens.
No. What is the drop date for season 3 Mando?
It will also be holiday 2021. So we're going to be getting, we haven't gotten to that yet. We'll save that.
All right.
But,
I know where you're going. I think I know where you're going.
There's going to be a lot of things coming out.
Is there such a thing as too much Star Wars?
No.
Too much Star Wars. You kidding?
If it's done right, if it's done right, the way we're doing this, give me these fucking stories and keep giving me my comics.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in.
In the comic book world, when there's a crossover event, it'll be like 3 titles, a big arcing story, and sometimes you'll read number 1 and have to read number 1 of the other title to then go to number 2 of the first title and back and forth. What if there was two Star Wars, two different Star Wars Disney Plus titles running, and week to week it was like continued in that one, continued in the other one, and it's just like, oh my god, that'd be nuts, right?
Yeah, I
If
don't
you
like
want-
that.
You don't like
Lisa
that?
thinks they need to hire you, Pete. That is a good fucking idea.
I mean, Becca doesn't like it, so it might not be that good. I don't know.
No, I'm thinking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? And the way that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of tied in with the MCU. And
Oh,
episodes that you had to see the movies to kind of get the gist of the episode. And I think that, like, I want every Star Wars property to be an entry point. And so I think requiring people to commit to watching multiple, for people like us, totally fine. We'll watch
yeah.
Star Wars. But for people, I don't know any people that don't like Star Wars, but if I do know people
Me
that
neither.
I know a lot.
Yeah, I do. They're called my family.
But I want to be able to say, like, okay, you don't like this part of Star Wars. Like, going back to what we talked about in our first episode, like, tell me what you like, and I will point you to the Star Wars.
It still doesn't work. People are still annoyed at me, and they're just like, "Shut the fuck up! I don't want to fucking hear what the fuck you just bought or what you're doing." Like,
We're here for you, Chris.
Negativity in your life.
We're
I
here
want to hear you.
This is your
Come
Star
to
Wars
the
support group.
Jedi Knights of the Round Table, Chris. We are
hell
here
yeah.
for you.
Rock and roll. Cheers.
I made a friend on Twitter today from a certain POV podcast. The people who run the podcast were nice enough to subscribe to this channel, and
Nice.
Their setup's pretty cool. So if you go to friend of POV, let me get that right. Friend from a certain POV podcast, you'll be able to track it down. I'll leave the link. Also, I'm thinking about doing a Twitter connection where you could write something on Twitter and we could deal with that question on an episode. So on Twitter,
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a cool idea to get everything connected. Did you guys already drop your content, like your Instagram title and everything? We did that?
I talked about a couple things. I think you hit me like right at the beginning, but not everybody else.
Right.
So, and also if that's the people that are actually writing the book, let's cover that at some point, but I haven't read it yet and I want to go get the Empire one.
Yeah, I just got the Clone Wars one and I loved it.
I haven't read any of the new Disney content that's like verified canon.
Mm-hmm.
Me either.
Yeah, I have Thrawn. I started the first chapter of that, but is that Disney verified?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
the Thrawn
The
Ascendancy
new
book,
ones are.
right?
No, not that one. Yeah, you're right.
The initial Thrawn Ascendancy, and the other couple ones, those are the original one by Tiffany Zahn back in like the 2000s. That shit is when he was initially introduced.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that looks like the Thrawn from Rebels. So I would think that that's a Disney book.
Yeah. So just Thrawn, like starting at Thrawn. From there going forward is, as far as I know, is canon.
I read all of the girl books. So Ahsoka, Queen Shadow, the other one, Queen something. Both about Padme.
What's Queen Shadow?
It's about Padme when she's queen and her handmaids. So it's really in depth about all of the handmaids and the training and everything that they went through. And then they did a sequel to it, but it was really a prequel, and it kind of tied in with Phantom Menace. It was a little sloppy at the end, but it covers a lot of those same events. And then when she goes to be a senator, that is in Queen's Shadow. Yeah,
I might as well tie this up now because this is what I wanted to say to Becca. But what I was saying earlier with they all went, like all the chicks went on their own mission. Like I said, I have it on good authority that we are getting a lead up to like an Endgame, Marvel Endgame battle sort of thing. So we got our Ahsoka show, and we got all the chicks and shit doing like they went on their mission and whatnot. So everyone's gonna show up. All the chicks are gonna show up in the Ahsoka thing, and I would love to see that. Just everyone, how like they're like how they are. It's just them just hanging out together and just getting to the end all be all. Just I don't know, man. That is gonna be good.
What I want. That's what I'm kind of like joking about. Like, oh great, another white guy showed up.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like, I think that's the point, right? Is there like all of these great, like really cool fleshed out characters, and like I feel like we get them getting frustrated, and this is why I rage tiered. Because we just keep hearing about the same like 5 or 10 people like always swooping in at the last minute to save the day, and I'm just like, there are so many people in this entire galaxy.
Hey, I'm with you on the whole Skywalker thing. We don't have to talk about Skywalker anymore. Like there's a lot more characters that would tell a fucking amazing story right now.
You know, when they put in the intro, like previously on The Mandalorian, the Ashoka part where she said, put Grogu on the stone and cast the energy out to let a Jedi call, but there aren't many of us left. I was like, it's Luke. Like that was, you know what I mean? Like when she said it before, it didn't really ring with me then, but then when they reminded us that they did that, I was like, it's Luke. Like they're not gonna...
Like who else is it really going to be? And I know there are a couple of people around. I think it made sense for it to be Luke. I just wished that it wasn't.
Yeah.
So let's get around to the business of transferring those credits to me.
Did anybody keep track? Because you know I was good.
I medium kept track. We agreed on a couple things. I'm not sure how we're gonna do those sort of roles, but
let me update everybody watching. So last episode we had a virtual make pretend Star Wars casino kind of situation, and every time one of the questions were asked, people like anteed up and put their bet in, and some virtual credits got passed around. I don't remember what I bet. I was kind of more the card dealer than the betting person. I do remember some credits specifically. I know people won some stuff. I definitely know that whatever we said about Boba Fett's ship being inherited by Mando, that didn't happen. So
yeah, all of us lost that one.
Does everybody remember what they bet on that? Was it 200 everybody across the board? Did you bet, Becca?
I think I was out of credits by that point.
Okay.
No, I had transferred Becca some credits too.
Oh right.
Yeah, you gave Becca all your credits, dude.
She had some really good fucking points, and I didn't have to say anything. I was like, look, take my money. Take it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and Chris got some backing from our special guest George Lucas.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
I threw all my shit up right away. Like I called Luke. We're gonna we kind of go into this. Oh geez, actually, somebody else go real quick.
All right.
I get to keep the 500 credits that I put down on the fact that I would flip a table if Boba Fett died.
yeah, because you didn't flip
and I did not flip a table.
I want to see that if it happens. I don't want it to happen, but we need a live reaction tape, like me and Rob and Chris watching. Like,
I imagine getting little plastic like pizza tables and just like my finger.
She's gonna have like the Boba Fett action figure laying down, and he's gonna kick the little pizza table over,
tearing their heads off,
awesome.
burning them. Yeah, nuts. Chris, you ready to break out the epoch?
I totally wrote this down earlier. I'm looking at our notes right now from this. Yeah, I did get that we were gonna get a big battle. I did say it's either gonna be Din or Boba. I didn't involve what's her nuts in there.
What's her nuts?
Jedi, what's her nuts to you?
No one dies.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I called that.
Yeah, you called that one, yeah.
Did anybody think anybody was gonna die?
I don't remember. And y'all not gonna record me fucking up on this one and then go back to the other one. I don't remember. I don't recall, and that's how we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I said mission was going to be failed. They did do their mission, but here's where I'm going on that 2-part question as the are we setting that up as something?
Sure.
And here's what I said earlier in this episode. It's not really a fucking cliffhanger, but it's just like, okay, Baby Yoda's gone. Like, I don't think he's coming back in season 3 for the time being. So we're just gonna get a Mando story. Like, we've done that arc for now, and with all these other shows and everything coming out, like, that's gonna be a thing. Fuck.
I like that, man. A brand new kind of jumping point for Mando.
Yeah, because he's technically starting over. The Razor Crest is gone.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda's gone. Well, Grogu is gone. So it's like, what is there to do for, he has to find something new to do, I guess.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna get fucking all the Mandalore arc with him and Bo-Katan, because they're still left on the ship. Like,
you know what,
Chris?
There. I think that's gonna turn. I think they may turn Bo-Katan into like a big bad for them to get the Darksaber. You don't think so?
Nah, let's get into that in speculation if we go there.
Okay.
If that happens, I gotta say this before I forget though. If Bo-Katan and Mando fight for the Darksaber, it's gonna be like a fixed boxing match where Mando's just like, okay, hit me, and he's gonna be like, and then he's just gonna give her like, you won, But I still thought that was clever.
Take that. I don't think she'll take it based on interactions today.
Wait, say that again, Becca?
I said I don't think that she would agree to a fixed match based on
you're right.
Reacted when he was like, it's fine, I yield, here, take it. And she was, no.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
She has to kill him, and you got to remember Sabine's still out there as well.
Well, hold on.
Shit.
Mando defeated Gideon and got the blade, but didn't kill him. So I don't know if she's got to kill him, but I think it's got to be like a for real fight. Like she's gonna be like, "You're holding back. You're being a wuss." Like, wow,
true that is.
I guess I don't know. I don't know the rules. I got to do some Darksaber.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing all my shit till tomorrow. Fucking.
The rules are convenient to the plot at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I did get the Jedi climax with the intense music. We got the Force theme in there and everything.
R2 showing up.
I love that.
Now that was awesome. I'm sorry, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Like hell yeah, that motherfucker's got to roll in. That's why I didn't put it in like my whole thing, but like I wish Ahsoka would have been there just to be like,
oh man,
I know this droid. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So if to jump back like two things, if Bo-Katan and Mando's new, tension is between the Darksaber has to take, if the theory is that takes place in the next season, is there any chance that we see Bo-Katan in another one of these offshoots? Like, is she going to be in Rangers of the Republic? Is she going to be in one of the other shows? Or you think like Ashoka's got her own show, Bo-Katan just stays in the Mando line? You think like that's just her show? What do you think?
Fuck, dude, we have two more offshoots. We have the Ahsoka show that's going on the same timeline as Mando.
I know. I mean, I'm not voting for another offshoot. I just wonder, because that's the Marvel thing to like have one character show up in another movie and like start a little thing because of that. Spidey and Doctor Strange are rumored to like be setting something up, and they only ever drop one in there to try to start the line. Anybody got any closing thoughts, or I don't know?
Well, I have a question. It's not clear to me, and I wanted to hear what you guys thought with Boba Fett. Is there a possibility that the Book of Boba Fett is, in fact, the third season of The Mandalorian?
Holy shit! I think they want to milk the Star Wars thing since they have it like they're on a good path now with Mando. So I think they're gonna like do those two different things. Maybe they'll cross paths like those those, I forgot what those episodes are called when they like kind of those crossover episodes. Maybe it'll be something else like that. But I'm sure they're going to want to like milk us. You know what I mean? They want us to keep paying for that good Disney Plus. So they're going to have Book of I was about to say Book of Eli, Book of Boba Fett, and Mando on the other side. So yeah.
I mean, they're all going to be on the same thing. Like,
okay.
So I see Bo-Katan staying on. She's gonna stay on the Mando timeline for now. Like she's gonna run that out till like the big bad finale end game thing we might be getting, and basically what Kathleen Kennedy has said. And we're gonna get everyone else in the Ahsoka thing.
Okay.
Because we already stirred some shit up with that end credits thing, after credits thing. So
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that outside of the Book of Boba, like just the idea of that. You know, clearly Jabba the Hutt's dead. Bib Fortuna was his creepy major domo, like that guy. I liked how he looked slimier and just kind of like
I like how he technically took over Jabba's like spot. Like he was like big and shit like that. I was like,
yeah. They
just a little thing I saw earlier. I saw that was Matt Wood. Like,
oh wow.
Wow. Like, I was just like, what? All right, cool. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The actor that was?
Yeah, he's the voice actor for everyone, a lot of the fucking people in the animated shit. He does dance. Yeah, it's not Bib Fortuna himself, the actual actor of him, but just does voice work and shit.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool. So, how do I ask this? You think Bib Fortuna inherited that spot immediately, and then Jabba's whole? Because what I know about the Hutts is that they only respect other Hutts. So I don't know if they respect. Like Jabba's palace looked pretty empty, and I just don't know. Like I kind of don't buy Bib Fortuna having it. I get the symbolism that you want Boba to come in and like take it over. So I get that you had to put somebody in the chair, and if it was another Hutt, Boba Fett wouldn't have been able to kill him. But there's a little bit about the Bib Fortuna thing where it's like, I understand the symbolism, but I don't see that empire lasting for 10 years with Bib Fortuna and nobody in that palace. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like the idea, but I also, if I get realistic with it, I'm like, that wouldn't happen. What do you guys think?
Maybe the Hutts are like, maybe that'll be part of the Book of Boba Fett, like when the Hutts are trying to come back to that to Jabba's palace or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be in the Book of Boba Fett. That's the only thing I can think.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see a Hutt on Disney Plus.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Disgusting, but cool.
Yeah. What about that little creepy guy? Did he die or?
Oh no, he's at Galaxy's Edge, dude.
Yeah, the monkey lizard, right?
Yeah,
quacking monkey lizard.
Oh my gosh, what's Salacious Crumb?
Salacious Crumb. Rob, any thoughts on whether or not the Boba Fett series will be like picking up there from the end scene, or whether or not you think it'll be out of the Sarlacc pit, like, and what happened in that period?
I hope that it picks up from the Sarlacc pit and it kind of like, kind of briefly crosses the Mando path. I mean, even though we already saw it, but I kind of hope that it starts from the Sarlacc pit. That's what I want to see. I just think they did this as like, oh my God, look at the, they did it for us. They did that scene for us. But I would hope that it starts from the Sarlacc pit and then everything kind of takes place.
Yeah, I like that. Becca, same thing?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And I think I saw Ming-Na Wen, who played Fennec Shan, just posted on her Instagram that she's doing a voice in the Bad Batch. So Fennec is going to be in the Bad Batch cartoon.
That is confirmed.
That's kind of interesting.
Is she doing a voice of another character, or is she doing?
She's doing the voice of Fennec.
She's going to be Fennec. Fennec will be in Bad Batch.
That's good.
Nice.
Which is, I've heard today, is probably going to be the first one out.
That makes sense.
It's probably going to be the first out of the batch. Boom, ching.
What?
Whoa!
All right. Anyway, with the whole the fucking Java's Palace and shit and whatnot, I was happy with that. And I'm just thinking that's gonna be like a rainy day thing. Fucking, we are gonna tell that backstory of how he got out of the Sarlacc pit. And how he might have a claim to it because as far as canon goes, the Hutts aren't actually the Hutts. Like they are, but you can just be a gangster and shit. And that's how he seems to go about it. Like he's just like, yeah, fucking I'm coming here. I did this work. You maybe owed me for bringing you fucking Han, and I am taking my throne because he sits on that motherfucker like a boss, like Conan the Barbarian. It's straight up. Look at that. Like you got your girl right next to you. She just goes and grabs a drink and shit and fucking.
Dude,
he just sits down. It's like this shit's mine now, man.
When she grabbed that blue liquid, like the drink you're talking about,
yeah,
vodka.
Dude, I thought it was the baby
milk.
Eggs from that.
Oh
fish.
No! No, no, that's vodka.
Then Baby Yoda pops out, starts eating them. You know, like,
And then we're like, oh no, we're back where we started.
I prefer Baby Yoda on the throne, eating them fish eggs. Oh man. Well, I don't know, guys. What do you think? We keeping this episode a little brief? I mean, have we?
Yeah, I mean, because it's like we went.
I'll keep talking if you guys got topics.
I don't know.
We gotta, Chris. You are a national treasure. We have to save you so we can have more content.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You was bringing up shit I'd never heard of, and Becca brought up the shadow. Was it Becca? The shadow. What was the book?
Oh, Queen's Peril is the other one.
Yeah, Queen's Gambit.
No, Queen's Peril and Queen's Peril. They're books.
Oh, Queen's Peril.
That's something. Like you guys are teaching me something. So we can cut this shit short, and we can save all this other shit, so I can come back and learn some more.
I got some catching up to do too. Yeah, we got to prep each other so that you can't bring up topics that me and Rob don't know about.
Hey, if we want to do some last minute shit tomorrow, today is the day that TLJ came out in theaters. We could do a watch party tomorrow and a thing.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm like booked every day from now.
No.
I'm sorry. But I am gonna see you guys tomorrow at Blue Line.
Yeah.
I carved out some space in my busy life to meet you in person.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Blue Line Collective.
Yo, let's do a video for that. Just fucking
just like a little meetup video.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll film it and we'll get a little thing and we'll throw it up just to
Yeah, because we'll be getting knighted with our shirts.
We have to think of a knighting. What do they call that?
Tell Chris bring the lightsaber.
I got two of my good ones.
Yeah, I have one from Galaxy's Edge. I can bring that.
Nice.
I got two of my good ones, and I don't know. I got like 12 fucking decent ones.
As long as there's one lightsaber and we can knight each other.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about this. So anybody who watches, including us, because we got to come up with the right saying. Normally, when somebody becomes a knight, they say something to the extent of, in the name of Saint Michael, Saint something, and Saint George, I make you a knight. It's something like that.
Saint George Michael?
Saint George.
Different thing. That's a different thing. Did we lose him?
I get where you're going with it. Oh shit.
It was so good. He was like, I'm out. Peace.
I get where you're going with. And it just turns out that like Saint Christopher is the patron saint of travel. I'll shout that out. I'll show that out just for you. And yeah, it's
so
definitely
what I mean
going
is
dark side after that.
somebody's got to think of a saying that is like in the name of the Force and of the something, and I'm naming the dark side and the light side. You know, like
If there's some mythology in, I have the Jedi Path book. I'll take a look at that and see what's in there. And if there's something about Mortis, like the father, the son, and the daughter.
Yes.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
I want that in live action.
I know that would be.
Yeah.
I love that whole arc. Everyone hates on it. I'm just like, yes, give me more like just crazy force shit.
Who hates on it that you know? Call them out.
I just in comments that I seen, like that's why I say I travel through like all these groups and everything, and just stuff I see on Twitter, everything posts, and I'm just like, fuck, man, give me a story. I
if there's
want
something
that
out
story.
there, somebody hates it. Somebody hates it.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there that hates
course.
everything. So you know.
That's another reason why I made my channel. I'm just gonna fucking say it. I don't give a fuck about what you do, and I ain't making money for shit. So
I have to check the YouTube like log and see how many times we could drop the F-bomb. And then I might have to go. I might have to go in and put little beeps like every.
We'll start getting the sound of a lightsaber igniting.
Oh, dude, no. You know what? I have a request. I want the Imperial alarm. Just.
Let's go. All right, so I guess we lost Rob Riley. Rob, you must have hit the button, man. Like, what happened, bro? Maybe can somebody check if he's texting while I stall?
Yeah,
I have no idea what the hell's going on. Like, yeah, I still have a thing open because like it would automatically switch to you, Pete, as a main guy.
I'm the main guy.
Yeah, I still got the 4-screen and shit.
Our fearless leader.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a knight gone missing. So I think we have to rally our powers and track down Rob Riley. Rob Riley, where are you? You're our only hope. On the count, how do I say this? On behalf of Becca Raptor Jerky and Darkstar 2281 and Man in a Bubble, I think we're going to sign off. Find our buddy.
And there is. Wait a minute.
You see him?
You know what? Yes. Let's.
No, I don't see him.
I don't see him.
He's not back.
Let's talk about. Let's do this outro and.
We'll do the outro and then we'll have our secret topic discussion about what we're going to do next episode.
No.
Only.
There's an after credits thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Here's Rob.
After we close ourselves out, our own post credits discussion. Hey, there's our missing knight.
There's our missing knight. All right. Well, we don't have to follow him. We don't have to follow him. Rob, you back with us?
Yeah, my phone like kind of like checked out and shit.
It's all good, man. There you go.
I said the George Michael joke, and I think he came back from the grave. He did not like
We were saying it was like your mic drop. You dropped the George Michael joke and we're live.
Yeah, that would have been the ultimate dad joke if I could have actually came right back.
You should have just pieced out. It would have been great. It would have been great. No, Chris, as much as I want to keep talking, I think we got to keep this one short because I got to work tomorrow and I want to edit this and drop it for tomorrow and do the thing.
Heard, I'll go last. I'll be quick with it.
All right, be real quick while we say our goodbyes. Rob, why don't you say goodbye to everybody out there and push your content too.
Right, guys, my name is Rob Riley Really. You can find me on all platforms for books, films, just talking trash. I'm here.
Becca?
Rebecca, once more, at Raptor Jerky on Instagram. That's the best place to get in touch with me. Talk about Star Wars, talk about other stuff.
I dropped the ball. The whole time it was supposed to be Rebecca, and like because she's dressed like Ray, it was gonna be Rebecca, and I didn't say it once. My bad.
Do it real quick. Do
it in post.
I'll do it in post. Let's pretend that this happened like 30 minutes ago, and I'll be like, "Hey guys, did you notice that Rebecca is part Ray Skywalker, part Rebecca Tyrrell. So I homogenized her name into, what is the name? Rebecca.
Rebecca.
That was terrible, man. I'm not putting that in there.
Do it.
Rebecca. All right, give us your best Rebecca, not impersonation, but like a line that she would say or something.
Like I like everything just went out of my head.
All right, I'll give you one. You could say, people keep thinking they know me. I think no one does.
Okay. People keep saying they think they know me. I think no one does.
Super campy.
Don't do it. I went out of my head.
I like how you did like this.
Came back as Ray.
Remember the old school impersonations? The comedians would go, I have to get into
You gotta
character.
get in the character.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, the Yoda elf himself, Dark Star. Give us a peace out, man. Promote your content and send us out with a bang.
Rock and roll, man. It's just my name. I don't have myself. I'm Chris Forsythe on YouTube, Darkstar 2281 on what you call it, Instagram, Chris Forsythe 89 on Twitter. I don't fucking even deal with that shit, and I'm just Chris Forsythe on Facebook.
Chris, you got to find me on Twitter though. I'm Peter Godioso, and I drop.
I think I followed him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, Twitter's garbage. You just go there for just some random ass news and shit.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
pause.
Yeah.
Wait, stop.
Did you hit unrecord?
No, we're still recording. Should I stop?
Okay. No,
No,
let's do
no.
let's do a
No.
Jedi jazz hands, and you can press stop. Okay. We got to stop, Chris. Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn,
Ladies and gentlemen.
we can't do that drop.
We got to save it.
It dropped. I was right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another episode of Nerd Topic. This is number 3, and it was a pleasure to have the Jedi Knights at the round table with us. And stick around for more content. Please press the subscribe button. Leave comments below about what you would like the topics to be in this show. I'm branching out in January, and I'm going to start doing stuff about actors and directors. I got a comedians episode and a drummers episode coming up. We're going to keep content for Star Wars, of course. We're going to find stuff to talk about. It ain't that hard to find stuff to talk about. And we're going to do stuff. It's going to be great. I'm really hoping we could pull off a Wonder Woman 84 post show, because that comes out next week, but it's right around Christmas. So I'm going to put the word out there. If anybody wants to be on that, if the Jedi Knights want to be on that, we could rally up for that. Even if it's 20 minutes, just getting hype about Wonder Woman. I'd love to keep the momentum going. Thank you, my brothers and sisters on the night of Roundtable. You guys are the best, man. I really appreciate the new family. Give me warm, fuzzy feelings. I know. First, I get to see Luke come back, and I have my new friend.
Lost our minds. Hey, everyone.
Here we go. We're closing.
Where's my money?
Come
Yeah,
on,
we didn't even talk about this. Where's my fucking money? Where's my